guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have officially pulled the trigger on a blockbuster move that fans have been waiting on for months, maybe even years. Their Warriors, desperate to get back into championship contention, have landed a star player in a trade that could reshape their entire season and future. This is the kind of news that will light up not just Warriors fans, but the whole basketball world. Stick with me because I'm going to break it all down for you. From what the trade means for Stephen Curry to how it impacts Jonathan Kuminga, Draymond Green, and the rest of the roster, and why this deal might be the biggest move Golden State has made since Kevin Durant first came to town. Now, we all know their Warriors have been in a weird position recently. The dynasty is still alive, but it's been on shaky ground. The team has struggled with consistency, depth, and health. Curry is still playing at an MVP level, but at 37 years old, he cannot do it all by himself. Klay Thompson has had ups and downs. Draymond Green has dealt with suspensions and drama. And the younger guys like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody have shown flashes but haven't quite turned the corner into full-time stars. The pressure has been building on the front office led by Mike Dunleavy Jr. to make a major decision. Do they stick with this roster and hope chemistry clicks, or do they swing for the fences and bring in fresh star power? Well, Warriors fans, the decision has been made and Golden State has swung for the fences. The news is official. Their Warriors have acquired a star player in a blockbuster trade that will immediately make them one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Again, sources confirm that Golden State has landed an all-star caliber forward who not only brings scoring and versatility, but also fits perfectly into Steve Kerr's system of ball movement, spacing and switch-heavy defense. The front office had been linked to multiple names, but now the move is done and the shockwaves are real. Let's be clear, this isn't just a minor upgrade. This is a franchise-shifting decision. The type of trade that makes a statement to the rest of the league that the Warriors are not done, that the dynasty is alive, and that Stephen Curry still has a legitimate chance to add another ring to his legendary career. Warriors fans, think about what this means. The last few years, Curry has been carrying this team on his shoulders, dropping 30, 35, even 40-point games just to keep Golden State competitive. And while we all love watching Steve go nuclear, that's not a sustainable strategy for winning championships. What he needed was another star who could create, score, and take the pressure off of him. And now, thanks to this blockbuster trade, he's finally got it. This new addition is going to change everything for Golden State's offense. Instead of teams loading up on Curry with double teams, they'll have to respect another serious scoring threat. That means more open looks for Klay, easier cutting lanes for Kuminga, and less wear and tear on Steph's legs. Their Warriors' spacing just got deadly again. But it's not only about offense. This new star brings size and defensive versatility, too. One of the biggest criticisms of Golden State over the past 2 seasons is that they've lacked length and rim protection. Small ball only works when you have guys who can defend multiple positions and still make opponents think twice about driving to the rim. This new addition gives the Warriors exactly that. Imagine a lineup with Curry, Klay, Draymond, Kuminga, and this new star. That's scary. That's championship caliber. Scary. Of course, with every blockbuster trade, there's always a cost. Their Warriors had to give up pieces to make this happen. Reports say Jonathan Kuminga was heavily discussed in trade talks. And while Golden State tried hard to keep their young forward, the price of bringing in a star meant some tough choices had to be made. Whether Kuminga is gone or whether the Warriors found a way to keep him, it tells you something. This front office is going all in. They know Curry doesn't have forever. They know the window is closing and they're not wasting another year of his prime. That urgency is what led to this huge move. And that urgency might just save the dynasty. The reactions around the league have already started pouring in. NBA analysts are saying this deal instantly makes the Warriors one of the top threats in the Western Conference again. Other contenders like the Denver Nuggets, the Phoenix Suns, and even the Lakers now have to prepare for a Warriors team that has reloaded in a big way. And you know how this league works. When Golden State makes a move, everybody takes notice. Because as much as some people want to say the dynasty is over, Steve Curry and the Warriors are showing that they are still here, still dangerous, and still hunting for another title. Now, let's talk about the impact on specific players. Starting with Curry, Steve has been incredibly loyal to this franchise, sticking through the ups and downs, and this trade is a signal back to him from the front office. We've got your back. We're not going to let your greatness go to waste. This star addition gives Curry the freedom to play his natural game without feeling like he has to save the team every night. For a 37-year-old point guard still playing at such a high level, this is exactly what he needs to extend his career and make another run at glory. Then there's Draymond Green. You know Draymond is going to love this move. He's always thrived when surrounded by high IQ versatile players who can switch on defense and keep the ball moving on offense. Draymond is at his best when he's not forced to do too much scoring, but instead can focus on facilitating, defending, and being the emotional heartbeat of the team. Adding another star into the mix just amplifies what Draymond does best. And let's be honest, it also calms some of the locker room drama when everyone knows they've got reinforcements coming. Either way, Kuminga's name will be at the heart of the story because his trajectory has always been tied to whether the Warriors would choose development or win now moves. Well, clearly they've chosen win now. And let's not forget Steve Kerr. For the last couple of years, K has had to juggle inconsistent lineups, injuries, suspensions, and a roster that didn't always fit perfectly together. This trade finally gives him the kind of balance he loves: a roster with both star power and depth, veterans and young talent, shooters and defenders. Kerr is one of the best coaches in the game when it comes to maximizing talent in a system. And now he's got the tools again to make this team play Warriors basketball the way we remember it from the dynasty years. This is a huge risk. Yes, blockbuster trades always are, but it's also a huge reward move. Their Warriors are betting on themselves, betting on their culture, and betting on Curry. And honestly, if you're going to make a bet in the NBA, betting on Steve Curry is one of the smartest moves you can make. The West is stacked. The road won't be easy. But with this new addition, Golden State just reminded everybody that you can never count them out. So here's the bottom line. The Golden State Warriors have officially landed a star in a blockbuster trade that changes everything. The dynasty is alive. The championship window is wide open again. And Dub Nation has every reason to be excited. Stephen Curry has help. Draymond Green has a new partner to defend with. Klay Thompson has more space to shoot. And the fans have a reason to believe this isn't just a trade. This is a statement. The Golden State Warriors are back.